Season 3 of Chapter 3 in Fortnite is coming to an end. But before that happens, and before we get sent into Chapter 4, there's going to be something huge happening inside of the new event. And speaking of which, guys, if you think it'd be awesome for Fortnite to award a special skin of the Nothing after this event, leave a like on the video. And also be sure to subscribe, because I'm trying to get to 3 million subscribers. But yes, guys, the Fracture event is happening. It's just around the corner, and it begs the question, what is going to happen during this event? Well, we actually know a lot about it, so that's what we're going to be exploring today through tons of different clues and bosses around the map. And can't forget about the skin challenge on last video. It was the origin, so here's a bunch of people that got that right, and this time around, comment down below the name of this skin and I'll leave hearts on a bunch of the ones that get that right. But hopping into it here, guys, with the first thing I want to show you, this whole map is going to change. And actually, well, that's pretty important. We've been in a bit of a holding pattern waiting for the next phase of, oh, I didn't finish that. That's not true. We've executed Zero Operation Rescue the Scientist versions 1 through 46. I really think number 47 is going to be the one. Oh my gosh. The translator's picking up a weak signal, which means the paradigm's back. Here, Amy built these new signal boosters to, well, you know, boost the tree's signal. So point the signal boosters at the tree and we'll pick up the paradigm's message. Okay, that was a lot and kind of unexpected. I'm sure you guys saw that when you hopped into your match after the recent update. But as a reminder, it points out that the paradigm is back. And that was a really weird animation for my glider right there. But we'll explore more about that later. I want to talk to this brand new NPC, which I believe is somewhere around the reality tree, possibly back here somewhere. We definitely need to look around a little bit. Well, first, let's get rid of this person. Oh my gosh, get rid of them. Yes, let's go. But yes, somewhere around here is an NPC that is going to play a huge role in the Fracture event. Oh, wait, I see something on the mini map, but I don't see. Oh, there's the NPC bubble. Yes, it's Bushranger. Look, so this character was just added this update. Let's see what they have to say to us. This is our first time talking to them. Greetings, friend. Oh, they offer the new glider and somebody's firing at us. They don't have very good aim though. Oh, and look at the icon they gave Bushranger. That's kind of interesting. What is this person doing? We got to give him the sneak attack right here. Boom. And finish him off. Let's go. But yeah, if we then talk to this character again, you go away, you come back, Bushy, happy to see friend. But again, this character actually has a lot to do with the Fracture event, which I'll explain more in just a second. But like, check out his description right here. It says, island is full of shiny bad and scary dark, but Bushranger is ready to help. Bushy just needs a little nap first, just a tiny little nap. So how exactly is Bushranger going to help with this whole event? Well, for one, if we explore these challenges a little bit more, there's actually a bunch of secrets inside of them that you may have missed. So like, if we position these signal boosters, like here we go, positioning the final one. I'm more concerned with what they say. The paradigm, reality as you know it, is going to end. I know that's hard to hear, but there's no changing it now. I have a plan. Stay close and be ready to follow my lead. I mean, that alone seems to imply that paradigm is going to be the leading force during this Fracture event where we fight against the Chrome and also the Nothing. Oh, the scientist's suspicions were correct. The 0 point has gotten dormant. I need to wake it up, and I think I know how. I need everything the scientist had on the 0 point. And that man is a squirrel, all right, so he's got data stashed everywhere. So apparently Jones is telling us we gotta search some dumpsters. Again, that's not the interesting part. The secrets are within what we actually find. However, guys, before we even jump into that, check out something else here. There's another NPC on the map way down at this location that we gotta talk to. That's right, if we go here, we should be able to find Agent Jones himself, which I believe he's been on the map for a little bit, but he's had his dialogue updated within the recent update. I don't know if his default dialogue has updated, but he does say this goopy metal stuff seems bad, huh? Yeah, I would say so, Jones. But then he also says ready to save the island again, implying that he too is likely going to be a big part of this Fracture event. Well, clearly, according to the challenges we've been completing. But that is far from the end of it, guys. Also within the recent update, we got a first look at this back bling, which apparently is going to be given out during, well, actually after the Fracture event. So clearly it's a big clue towards what is going to be happening during the event itself. This back bling is called the Zero Fragment back bling, and that name in and of itself is incredibly intriguing because it's got to mean that it's a fragment of, well, the 0 point, right? And since we just learned that the 0 point is dormant according to the challenges, how is that all going to play a role? Okay, but if we get back into it, we got to somehow explore a dumpster. Oh, there we go. Yes, we got the scientist's plans. Hold on, I want to take a close look at these. Oh my gosh, we literally got a sniper out of that chest. That's exactly what we need right now. To see if anything can be read from this. Nope, that is just a bunch of scribbles. I cannot tell anything about it. Okay, well, we'll collect them anyways, see what they have to say. Well, they're here and they smell horrible. I know it's hard to understand why we need to keep fighting, especially when we won't win. Ask Jones about the Loop Breaker project. He thinks it's confidential. It's not. Yeah, because he keeps telling everyone about it. So this Loop Breaker project, what exactly does it mean? And how does it connect to the Bushranger and also that Zero fragment? And it looks like we literally have to talk to Jones again, so that's perfect. Oh, and of course, that's always fun. Okay, this time, the Paradigm declassified the Loop Breaker project. That's a bad sign. The Loop Breaker data is encrypted on our research lab terminals. Enter the hidden access code and the file should download to your device. Alrighty then. So we got to just go down here and grab these research things. Oh, examine code. What does that have to do? Oh, enter the approval code on the computers. Nice. Oh, I got to actually put it in. 53864. 53864. I'm a genius. Nice work. Jones is going to want to see this. So now we just need to, why is there a Peely right here? We need to okay, so this is the attunement anchor. We need to dance here. Now do the same thing here. Okay, we're getting a little bit off track here, but I did get a cool back bling, so that's nice. Wait, the Paradigm's asking for that research now. Wait a second. I think now we're starting to get into the stuff that has to do with, yes, Bushranger. Okay, so we got to go down and find Bushranger. This is where he connects to the story and the live event. This is super important because they also added a loading screen recently that showcases Bushranger talking to the tree with like rift butterflies, which those butterflies could play a huge role in the event. We still gotta wait to see. So here we go. Talking to Bushranger. Yes, talk, tree talk. Make seed plant, then tree talk get loud. Okay, whatever you say, buddy. Apparently he thinks he can do it. As the most flammable guy on the island, he better know he can do it. Now we gotta take the seeds and plant them across the island. So let's see here. Planting the seed. And that looks like a reality tree type thing. A mini reality tree. Make sure you give Bushy a medal for this or some ornaments. We couldn't have done this without him, without any of you. This should be everything that the Paradigm needs. And now Paradigm's leaving to complete what she's preparing for the Fracture event. Now that does still leave the question of what Paradigm is actually planning for this event. But one thing here that may be able to give us some extra clues is if we put on certain skins and talk to these new NPCs. So let's see here. I say we first talk to Bushranger since he's right over in this spot. Though I don't know if he's going to give us too much info. Let's see. Bushranger trembles. All right, well, that is unique dialogue, but it doesn't give us anything to do with the story. But now let's see what Agent Jones has to say. This is going to be pretty interesting. I'm watching you. Okay, well, not too interesting, but, well, I guess we know that they're enemies, so that works. What if we instead put on the Paradigm skin since we just found out that she has a plan for this event? Let's see what Bushranger has to say. Basically the same stuff. That's kind of intriguing, though, because he has dialogue for almost every other character in the battle pass. So why did they leave out Paradigm? Let's also check with Jones here. Maybe he has something to say. Ready to save the island again? Is that new? Possibly, but even that doesn't give us much clues. So they're really keeping this stuff hidden. But let's recap what we know so far. We know that the 0 point is dormant. That's why it's not really doing much. And we also know that the Paradigm's in reality 659 working on the plan that Jonesy got, specifically called the Loop Breaker project, which I find interesting because that references the loops and stuff. We may have to talk about that more in a separate video. And we haven't even talked about the name of the event itself, Fracture. To me, that obviously seems to be referencing the 0 point fractures or like the rifts and stuff, because it's essentially the same type of word. So it seems like we are going to be breaking out of the loop and escaping into a different reality. Kind of similar to how we got to chapter 2 in the first place. But that still leaves some questions of what is even going to happen during the battle between us and the Nothing, as well as the Herald herself. So there's a lot of questions we still need to answer in following videos. But anyways, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to subscribe with notifications turned on because we've got so much more coming up here. Also check out my previous videos, like going over a Mr. Beast collab. Definitely check that out. But again, hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.